Okay, don't be loud. Okay, so the last section is other settings. I'll give you guys a brief rundown of this section. You're probably not going to play around in this section at all until you kind of go through those training videos and understand what you want to do. The main one that I do need you guys to touch is going to be integration. So I'll start with integrations and then I'll go through everything else. So in integrations, this is what I need you guys to do. You can pause this video for every single step, but I need you to sign into your Google account so you'll have access to that. Connect as many social media platforms that you have available. If you are using a QuickBooks account, you can connect your QuickBooks so all of your sales will automatically be transferred over to your QuickBooks. If you have a Clio account, most people don't, but if you have a Clio account, you can connect that here. If you're using Stripe to take payments, you want to integrate your Stripe. If you're using Spotify for your website or your custom stores, you can connect your Spotify account and your TikTok. I don't know why they separated TikTok from the social medias, but if you have a TikTok account, you can connect it here. So it's super simple. All you're going to do is literally just click the button. What it's going to do is take you to the respective pages. I won't log in, but it'll take you to those respective pages. So you see connect, it'll go to TikTok for businesses, and it's just going to ask you to log in. Once it asks you to log in, it'll do all the work for you. Same thing with Stripe. It'll ask you to come in here. When you click the Stripe, you can connect your Stripe and or your PayPal. I suggest doing one or the other. You don't want to get the money confused. You can do both. Let's say you're taking all your courses through PayPal and all your digital content through Stripe. You can do that by any means. But you definitely want to choose at least one of these so you can start taking payments. Let's go back to the sign in. So Google account, Google My Business. Everything is super easy. Once you click the button, it's just going to ask you to log in. Integration complete. So you definitely want to have these as many of these integrations connected as possible because it will help you down the line when you're setting up all your pages, setting up your profile, setting up your products and things like that. All right, so let's go through everything else. What custom fields are fast track ways to get information on a form, on a post, on a landing page. An example would be if you're trying to find your business name. Instead of continuously typing your business name, when you go into the automations, you can click on the custom fields button. There will be a button for you, and you can say business name. Now, let's say you change your business name. Instead of having to go and figure out every single location and every single web page and every single funnel that you typed in your business name, it'll automatically change them all for you just like that. Custom values. So custom values is pretty similar to custom fields. The difference is custom values are going to be like words. Sorry, I just got tongue-tied. So for custom values, the difference between those and custom fields are fields. All right, so custom fields. Custom fields are going to live on forms and surveys. Let's say you want to ask people specific questions like, if you use a credit monitoring service such as Credit Karma, MyFICO, etc., I would like to get your login information. What this is going to do is it'll allow me to capture whatever answer the person says and send it to where I want to send it. Let's say you want a form emailed to your team. When someone fills out the form, you want all the answers to their questions. You use custom fields to input the answers, the custom answers to any email, and it'll always update it. It'll always be whatever the consumer put on that form. Custom values is a little bit different. Custom values is going to allow you to put your custom information as a fast track to your web pages, your landing pages, your funnels, your websites, etc. And an example of that would be require business email. So require business info email, right? Let's say I'm sending out an email blast. Instead of having to manually type out my email every single time, I can go to custom values, click on business email, and it'll automatically attach that email to wherever I wanted to put. Another benefit to the custom values is that if you change information, so let's say my business email changes. On all of my templates, if I was to put my email, now I got to go and figure out which ones I did, find them all, and then change them all. as where I can easily come here to custom values, change it one time, and it'll automatically change them all for me since the custom value has changed. Domains. If you know about domains, then this is self-explanatory. When you have a domain through GoDaddy, Google, any domain hosting site, you can actually attach it here to the CRM. I have a training video that shows you specifically how to do that, so I won't go through this, but this is where all your subdomains will live. Media is just that. This is where all your pictures and photos are going to live. You'll have a library. You can do folders. If you guys have ever accessed Google Drive, it is very similar to that. You upload them here, and you'll be able to grab them from here whenever you want to put them someplace. URL redirects. So what a URL redirect is someone goes to a specific page. Maybe that page isn't working anymore. You want it to automatically redirect them to another page. This isn't really a highly used tab, but if you guys are using it, maybe you're integrating a website or something like that, you can redirect them to another location. Integrations, we talked about that already. Email services. So if you don't have a Google, a professional Google email, which you should, then you can apply to get one here through the lead connector. You just add services, and then you'll go through the step-by-step process that they'll put in front of you. Conversation providers. So I don't have a number. If you once you get a phone number, it'll give you the lead connector or Twilio, which is the conversation provider services that we have here. It's not really a very used service, and I don't have much information because I don't use it. But once you attach your numbers, you can come back and click here and play around with it if you are willing to learn more about it. Tags. I don't have any tags, but tags are the lifeblood of a CRM. What tags do is it allows you to separate every single person that comes into your CRM and know how they came in. If they purchased a product, you want to tag them under purchased product. If they attended your webinar, you want to tag them under webinar attended. If they clicked on a link but didn't buy, you want to tag them as click link and didn't buy, so that way when it comes time to do your email blast, you'll have all the information you need to know who you want to target and what you want to target them for. Labs is new. So as the CRM creates new beta products, they'll be here as lab. This updates quite frequently. I'm saying every Sunday I come in here to see what new attachments that they've added to the software, so that way I can get as much information out to you all as possible. But you now have access to this too. You can come in here, you can play around with it, toggle things on and off. You can click live. It'll show you what the features are. It'll show you explain to you what the features do, and then you can submit feedback. Hey, I didn't like this feature. Hey, there were bugs on this page, to allow us to further improve your CRM. Audit logs. So there's nothing here, but as you and your team are doing things within your CRM, you'll be able to track it. This is very, very important, especially if you have multiple team members. You want to know who took that call, who sent out this text message, who sent this email blast, who deleted this landing page. You can see who all did what within your audit log, and it makes your job a lot easier, especially when something bad happens and everybody's pointing fingers. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll figure out who did it within the audit logs. And then the last button is companies. You can create and associate companies with contacts. So when you have your contacts, let's say that you're working with businesses, you can actually sort them by businesses. So all of these people work for Verizon. All of these people work for T-Mobile. All of these people work for the next guy. And have it sorted by companies if you choose to do so. So that wraps up the other settings. I hope you guys paused these videos and went through everything like I asked you to. Now you're ready to actually go ahead and use the CRM.